Welcome to the Pursuit of Coconuts. I've got my daughter Penelope and my Sherpa Bonyek. And today, at somebody's house, they're allowed us to come fish their pond.
Number 2. Good morning. Fish on the boat was in there.
So these ponds are common in the countryside where people have extra land next to the rice fields. They're able to flood it with water, get some fish, grow some tilapia. And then what do they do with the tilapia?
Mostly we're doing like barbecue and hinalang.
Hinalang. So this is all personal consumption, and whatever's left over, they're able to sell. Special thing about this pond is a couple of December ago, there was a huge flood, probably water 15 feet above my head right now, that they just haven't tended or done anything with this pond. So the fish are teeming in here and they've gotten pretty big. There's snakehead, there's tilapia, there's frogs, there's a bunch of stuff that we can eat. So the challenge tonight is to catch dinner and tomorrow morning, see if we can get anything for the sunrise. My daughter wanted to come along because she's one of the best fishermen that I know. She's got the patience, she's got the skill, she's got the muscles. So we're gonna do this today. So follow along. Thank you guys for following the Pursuit of Coconuts. We are more than just a blog or a vlog. This is learning provincial and people's lives here to really impact them when we create our social enterprise, the Aquaponic farm, and you'll see little updates about that. So thank you guys again, and welcome to the Pursuit of Coconuts. We're gonna do a variety of lures. We're gonna do this little lure, try to swim across the top and see if anything hits this little jig head with a little pink worm on it. Gulp minnow. Smells like crap. Should work. After trying a variety of lures, gulp, and fancy stuff, we went back to the basics and started looking for earthworms. Look at that. Now, who wouldn't want to eat that? The worms was the magic trick, and it worked. We finally started to catch some fish.
It's big. It's big. It's big! Woo, woo. Ay, ay, ay.
So we've got some tilapia. Now we want the snakehead too. We're just using the local night crawlers. We tried everything else. Wow! Woohoo! Ponyak keeps it, we don't. We throw all of his back. We might try the net to see what we can catch.
I mean,
Pop! Okay, backflip! We decided to camp out. It's such a beautiful night, and so we just decided to hang out, have some fun, and enjoy the scenery. Failed attempt. All right, we're gonna call it a night. The pond is dead right now. We don't see any fish movement, and we're not getting any bites, and it's been like an hour. So start again right before sunrise. But we got some good sized fish, about a 14, 15 inch fish. And then we got everything else to about an 8-inch fish. We had a handful of smaller ones that we threw back. We're actually lucky to catch these big ones. And then this one was the kicker right here. You don't see these at the market this size. This is lucky that we let it grow. They let it grow this big in the pond. So we're gonna cook this in the morning. You're gonna change the water, leave these for the night, wake up tomorrow morning, and maybe we'll cook it for brunch or lunch once we get another fishing session in the morning right when sun rises. All right, today is May 31st, and it's a big momentous day because now we're pouring the beds into place for the planters, and this will create the formation of the planter boxes, which will grow a lot of the produce. So May 31st, 2023. These are earthworms. This will catch us about 6 more fish. We got up before sunrise. The chickens are crowing. We're here. We got some worms. And worms is what's working. We tried everything else, lures, gulp, a lot of movement on the water, but nothing taking it down yet. Had a couple nibbles, but no hookups. So we'll see what happens. Whoa! Good morning.
Early bird catches the early fish. Early bird catches the early worm. And then early fish. Woo! Yummy.
Oh, double hookup. All right, double hookup. Pan size fry one. Look at that. Pan fries ones. The worm on the bottom. Try that again.
What's thinking, Jack? Okay. Murag ingkuro ko guys kay murag dako-dako. Dako kasi na.
Look at that. How'd you do it? Oh, good size. Oh yeah. Woo! Another one. We got breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We caught enough. I think we'll cook some on the barbecue this morning and save the rest to take home to the family. That's what we do. We feed the family.
na ni guys.
Here's a few that we're gonna set up right here. We're gonna show you the different sizes. So these are like market size right here. This is a good size market size. You might find some like this. These are bonyak size. And then this is a really good big size. So we're gonna clean these up. We're not gonna probably eat all of them because there's enough for plenty of people. And we've got a bunch more in the water there. We probably got 6 or 7. Look at that. Still alive and kicking. Ah! All right, so we're gonna scale these, gut them. We're gonna leave the head on, and we're gonna barbecue just a couple of these just to have breakfast, and then we're gonna take the rest back and feed our families. All right, guys, so these are the local tilapia. These are farm-bought little fish that they put in the pond and they grew, and these big ones just grew because they haven't harvested in about 2 years. So there's a lot of fish. We saw schools of them kind of swimming around. They're still moving around. We've got a couple of bait in the water still, and we're always looking back to see if we're gonna get bit. But anyways, let's just make breakfast. Simple barbecue. We're just gonna clean them all up, slit them up, throw some salt, pepper on it, and throw it on the fire. Delicious. So one thing I've learned, guys, about this experience, I do this stuff for recreational, and this is kind of the livelihood of some people here, that they sell tilapia, or they just farm to make food from themselves because they can buy a little fingerling for like, what, 1 peso, 5 peso?
What? Yeah. 1 peso for this small.
For a fingerling, like really small one, about probably 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch. We just barbecued up a couple of tilapia. We got the big one sitting on the flame a little bit longer, but we're hungry, so we're gonna get breakfast going. We had a little rice, garlic rice packed up, thanks to Frankie, and also some chicken and corned beef, but right here, the star. And so we're gonna cheers to a great fishing session.
Successful.
Ah, so refreshing.
So muna siya gitawag na mog sinugbang tilapia.
Barbecue tilapia. Tama?
Basta fresh na fresh good guys. Lame yun kayo. Super. Okay.
All right.
Your
let me
turn,
try.
boss.
All right, guys. Gotta taste this barbecue stuff. Get the back meat in the back where the tail is. It's always where the juicy, meaty part is. Oh yeah. That's good barbecue. All right, guys and gals, thank you for joining the Pursuit of Coconuts. As we work on creating a social enterprise through the Aquaponic farm, Bonyek is teaching me the culture, the food, and the traditions of Boholanos, and specifically Lobocanos here.
Yes.
So thank you for allowing me to fish and having a great time and experiencing what it is to have a pond of your own. All right, we're gonna eat, and we'll see you on the next one, guys. Follow Pursuit of Coconuts, and if you want to get a deeper dive of the aquaponics side of everything, check out the Patreon. It's the Pursuit of Coconuts Patreon. There's a link in our bio.